This is Head Bustin' Boxing, and we are back in the house to talk about the strange and bizarre case of Alejandra Jimenez. About 2 weeks ago, 2.5, something like that, she took on then two-belt holder champion Franchon Crews Dezurn in a very close split decision win. And after the fight, well, you know, of course they do testing before and after the fight, and supposedly I believe her A sample that she was tested before the fight came up with antibiotic steroids in her system. And now, first of all, the reason why this case is so bizarre, not just the fact that she supposedly, allegedly had steroids in her system during the fight, but also because she was also accused of being born a male by Cartwell Ewell, I believe, Carlette Ewell, former heavyweight contender or champion, one or the other. I'm not that familiar with her, but she accused Jimenez of actually being born a man. Now, anybody that knows anything about Jimenez knows that at one point in time she fought at heavyweight. And as you see in the picture here, she was a big girl. Now, first of all, let me say this, because I don't know what she did or however she did it, but hard work and dedication can produce amazing results if you really dedicate yourself to trying to reach your goal. So let me say that first. So I'm not accusing her of anything. I'm just going off of the reports. But as you can see, she transformed her body tremendously and made it down to 168. However she did it, I don't know. So once again, I'm not making any accusations personally. But as you can see, she lost a tremendous amount of weight and sculpted her body into something totally different from what we saw at the heavyweight division. But anyway, she was accused of being a man, which, hey, whatever. I mean, you know, they can do a lot of stuff these days medically, so whatever. I'm not really speaking on that. But the question is, you know, what is the WBC and I believe the WBO, what are they going to do? She has been tested negative, came up positive for antibody steroid. And of course, there's going to be an investigation. The WBC and VADA or whatnot have already started launching the investigation. And like I said, the fact that she was also accused of being a man, that just throws a whole nother wrinkle into this. Now, here's the thing. That was a big fight because Franchon, if she would have won that fight, that would have set her up to possibly be the next opponent, possibly, or at the least a future opponent of Clarissa Shields, because she holds 2 titles at 168, and if Clarissa ever planned on moving back up to 168 to unify and become undisputed, she would have to go through her. And the two already met when both of them were making their women's boxing debut, and you could argue Crews Dezurn was her toughest fight to date. Now, some people would dispute that and say Hannah Gabriel's, but you could argue either one. Franchon was definitely game. Now, that is a major setback for her. So, matter of fact, let's listen to what she has to say about what should be done to Jimenez for coming in dirty if it turns out after her B sample and the investigation is properly done, if she's found guilty of the charges.
In my position, I don't want a rematch because you already showed we were supposed to fight in September. She pulled out. Right. Then we fought, and then you have a positive drug test. So I don't think it's safe for me. Like, my life is in jeopardy. I was ringside when one of the boxers died last year. So, I don't want to put myself in that situation. But I think that the proper thing to do is to return my title. Like, I have my physical belts, but return my title.
And make you the
yeah. Recognize me as the still unified world champion.
I'm sorry.
Let's take that one question.
Now, as you can hear her clearly say that she feels like, number one, no, there should not be a rematch. She believes the titles should be handed back to her because she feels like she's actually putting her life in danger by getting in the ring with someone that is on steroids. And that's a hell of an argument if it turns out to be true. Now, Jimenez did respond to the allegations, and I'm going to read her statement. And it reads, steroids have a certain period of life in the body and a certain period of time for detection. If the tests on December 15th gave a negative results and those performed on January 10th, 2020 gave a positive results, it is assumed that during the period of December 15th to January 10th, I had to use the steroid. But the thing is that it has a detection time. Standards all over. It has an approximate detection time of 3 months, Jimenez said. And if that's the case, it would have also been positive on January 11th, which was only a 12-hour difference from taking the test. So it is impossible that the substance can be erased from an individual in such a short amount of time. It goes against chemistry. It is something that is impossible, states Jimenez. So this investigation will be ongoing, and stay tuned to find out the conclusion. But hit me up in the comments section and let me know what you think. Should Franchon Crews Dezurn be given her titles back? Should there be a rematch? Even if the test does come back positive, how do you think it should be handled? And meanwhile, this puts Franchon Crews Dezurn hopes of getting Clarissa Shields back in the ring on hold, because what does Clarissa Shields has to gain to fight her if she doesn't have those two straps? But anyway, this is Head Bustin' Boxing. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comments section. You'll find me there frequently, fraternizing with some of the subscribers. And let me know what you think. This is Head Bustin' Boxing's own Fight Doctor. I am out.